guys, welcome to the Journal of Love. The energy's a little misty, isn't it? It's either that or it's because I spilled quite a lot of coffee over my phone yesterday. But I feel it's misty. I don't feel that this is... oh, I just got a notification for myself. Okay. And then I felt the energy of fairies. So I've just chosen the fairy deck. Are you going to come up? The Druid Craft Tarot. It's like misty, isn't it? It's like, I don't know why it's so misty. Okay. Where are we going today? Where are we going today? Where are the cards going to take us? What should we talk about? What do you want to talk about? What needs to be spoken about? Can you do it? You're kind of hanging on there. It's like it's a cliffhanger. You can do it. That's it. Are you up? Well done. Good girl. You're just going to sit on the arm of the chair then. You're going to come and say hello. Come and say hello. That's it. Belle? Shall we ring our bell? What do you think's of that noise then? She's got the most adorable mouth. I don't know if I can... Look at the light coming from the bell. Oh. Right above her head. Right above your head. Okay. I'll pop the bell down. Let's have a look at the cards. Come over here, sweetie. That's your own towel then. Okay. I'll put the card. The High Priest. She's put him in reverse. Okay, right, she's left him in reverse. So after all that messing around, I feel like she's not too happy with the High Priest, which is the Emperor's energy. Okay. So it's like you don't really need anyone to ring your bell for you. You're going to ring your own bell. Oh, don't bite that. Oh, you seriously have. Oh, we got proper teeth marks in there. Darling. Darling. Oh my goodness. Yep. So the High Priest has been put in reverse. It's like she's not waiting for him to make things happen. What is this energy? Let's go to the fairies. Please don't chew all of my cards. It's a fly. Hang on a moment. Hang on a minute or hang on a moment. I haven't even pulled any yet. Alright, these are the fairy decks, okay? Alright, they're not flies, they're fairies. She's eating that Druid Craft Tarot book. Three of Summer. Again, it's suggesting the feminines amusing themselves. Okay. It's like amusing themselves, knowing that they don't really need anyone else. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations or births. Friends you cherish. Okay, this is interesting. So it feels like a surrender energy. She's seriously got the You Got This deck, and she's, I mean, you might as well just have the camera on her. She's quite amusing. Okay, I've got the cards. Now it seems that we're smelling the coffee, we're waking up. This could be the masculine's energy here. You've got this. It's like he's waking up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, my goodness. I think we really need to, like, watch the pussycat. Okay, and what she's doing. Oh, this card's just... Where did this card come from? We know that this is the... Okay, the High Priest. He's gone onto the floor. This is like a protective energy. The Divine Feminine's in here. Look, she's about to close that gap. It's... I feel like he missed his opportunity, and maybe that opportunity's not available to him anymore. You've got this. She's on the floor now with the High Priest. Top card here. Enjoy it. It's happening. So this is quite an energetic energy, as in the Divine Feminine. She's like unbothered. She's just free, and for that she's I was going to say grateful, but she's appreciative that she's in the situation she's in. She's in the position that she's in, which is the Divine Feminine's energy. It's kind of like she's arrived, but it feels like things are happening now that... Not she's discarded the Divine Masculine. Can I have that card back, please? What else have you got down there? It's not that she's discarded the Divine Masculine. But I feel this energy of surrender's like taking like a bite out of his like soul, out of his love. The energy is kind of like, how dare you? Don't you forget about me. Okay. Anyway. So I'm taken to a few things here. It's on the cup here, but it's like a double-ended cup. Chalice. Two of Cups. Bite in there. And whether or not he stands and delivers, it doesn't really make a difference to the Divine Feminine's destiny. The will. And that kind of like hurts him. That hurts. Okay. Not that you've done anything, Divine Feminine, you've just surrendered and acceptance. It's like you're not putting up with nonsense. You're not going to put up with nonsense like forever when you become enlightened. You kind of know it's nonsense, so... And if you're not in alignment with that nonsense, then you draw a line. It's not really a line in the sand, it's like a protective circle around her. But I do feel the energy here running out of time. If she closes that circle completely, because I was taken to like the resurrection in the cave here. That kitten really is exploring. It's like she's really woken up. Okay. Got yourself into a bit of a muddle then, didn't you? But don't go scurrying around. Scurrying around? Yeah. In little hidden places. And then you feel that you can't get out. And you start panicking. This masculine might be experiencing like panic attacks. Okay. That's not a good feeling, is it? Let's So we've got the wheel here, destiny, the wheel of fortune. My goodness, there's so many cards here, but I'll take them. Because this portion here this is the Divine Feminine's destiny. Divine Feminine's destiny. What the Divine Masculine does with his destiny is his own business. So the Divine Feminine's minding her own business. Okay. Things are about to turn around and shift. It says enjoy it, it's happening. So if it's happening for the Divine Feminine, should we say that? She's not going to stop herself, is she? And she's not going to stop herself while she waits around for the High Priest to make a decision. Morning, loves. Lots of love every morning, Cynthia. Good morning, darling. Pussycat's gone now. So let's have a look at this, because she's drawing a zero. Get to go again. How are we going to live? How are we going to live our lives moving forward in integrity, spiritually integrity, spiritually integral. The Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure and trust yourself. This is a really good energy. Well, it's a really good energy for anyone to experience and feel the freedom, but very good energy for the Divine Feminines to be at. Enjoy it, it's happening. Okay. So, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure and trust yourself. We have release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. It's time to move on. It's like someone has to, don't they? It's like someone has to put a stop to the nonsense. And as soon as the Divine Feminine declares that, it stops. And so it is. Ace of Spring. The Ace of Wands. It's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Now that's interesting. So, but what I did notice was the Robin with the High Priest now. I said I'm noticing a few things, but I went on to explain where there's a bite mark there. He wants to do this together. It's like it's your life purpose as a couple, but you're moving forward. Amazing career opportunities. Enjoy it, it's happening. I've just given Jasper a pill because he's got the vets later on. So he's got to have 2 pills today that will kind of make him a little bit, you know, or hopefully. I don't know what the pussycat's doing out there. I can hear her scratching around. So I just let Jamie know that he'd had his pill because he's got to have it at 10:30 and 3:30. And I put, first pill done. That's what I put. And Jamie just responded, oh, his chill pill. You've forgotten about that one. His chill pill. Ace of Spring. Then we've got the Four of Winter, which is such a nice energy because there's nothing for you to do, Divine Feminine. It says, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Like, set aside your concerns, so should we say the Divine Masculines for now. You can make a decision later about what you're going to do about that situation. And solutions that come from meditation and the need for more sleep or a vacation. Just need a break from it, really. It's been energetically, it's taken a toll. Then we've got the Queen of Summer. Loving, comforting, emotional and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. So it's now the time to give all that love to yourself. Now we've got the strength of the feminine coming through here, and the masculine, but he's like more chilled here, more docile. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, and it's time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay. What's interesting is now comes the will. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Two of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do. He doesn't want to miss out on the fun. I don't know how else to keep words in it, but they just keep coming through. Okay, wants to do it with you. He doesn't want to miss out on the fun. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. This is angelic assistance. It's like, well, it's a fairy. Now, Seven of Winter, I'm feeling as if this is the divine feminine's energy. A little bit deceitful coming through how the masculine's perceiving this. Because, like, you've got this magic and you're off. Like, not waiting around anymore. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'll tell you what I have been watching a lot today, which was, it's like, I don't know why I'm watching this, a lot of Torval and Dean videos. Beautiful. Okay. So there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. I felt this was because things that don't make sense, that are, well, nonsense. The masculine's been running away from the truth because, like, she's pointing in a way. Well, I don't know if she's pointing. It feels like she could just be like, she's done. But that's caught his attention. King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. That's this angelic assistance here helping with the multitasking. Because it's, instead of asking the how, or instead of focusing on the how, we can ask. It's like focus on the why. Why don't you? And the how will appear. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Someone's about to speak up. The wigwams there. I was taken to wigwam bam. Gonna make you my man. Wow. 9 of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Your divine masculine knows what you desire. He knows what your wishes are, and he knows he can make your dreams come true. That you are his dream. Okay. But he's been running away from the truth. Look, you got your fairy godmother with you. Divine feminine. Wishes come true. Dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Ace of Summer, the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new, intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Very nice energy. 6 of Summer. 6 of Cups. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently. In a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Now this came through yesterday. Although I didn't come on yesterday, if I would have come on yesterday, I would have been, I listened to the Eckhart Tolle YouTube video that he shared yesterday, and it took my mind to wanting to do like a past, present, future reading. It's like, how do you view the past? How do you view what's currently going on? And like, what are your thoughts about the future? So remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. It feels like the energy here of the feminine remembering for the masculine, because I believe he remembers things in a worse light, a darker light, than what the feminine does. Okay. Eight of Autumn. Interesting, because this is the energy of the masculine, like, I'm going to say, expecting you to be able to come up with the answers. Should we say, is this your fairy godmother? Your grandmother here, but you're learning so much from your ancestors, the angelic realm. He's trusting. I was going to say he trusts you. Why? Because you trust yourself. Above all, you trust yourself and your connection with your own internal guidance system. Where does it say that card about trusting yourself? Look, time to embrace how wonderful you are. I did see it here. The Fool energy, the dreamer. She's not a fool, she's a dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. I want to read this card. Let's read this card. I think I said I wanted to read one of them. Anyway. I think it was like that Seven of Winter card here. We can read these cards. The first card of the tarot. If you have a look though, in this book it's got like a red line on it. It's been marked. Oh, my belly's starting to rumble now. There's no point getting upset now, is there? Running away from the truth and all that. Hello? Well, run towards the truth then. That was better, wasn't it? Hello, do you want to come up? Although I'm not sure if that's wise. If you're going to attack everything, it's not wise. You might as well stay down now. The first step in making any dream come true is to believe. Happiness and self-confidence begin with an act of faith. You were given your dreams for a reason. Believe in yourself and what's holding you back. Release your fears and make a decision to follow your heart's desires. You drew this card because you're guided to fulfill your life purpose. The fairies ask you to do so joyfully and playfully. Begin your personal transformation by telling supportive people of your intentions. Well, like it goes on to say, when we verbally express our plans, I was going to say that doesn't have to be like face to face, does it? Now that we are wise and we know differently, begin your personal transformation by telling supportive people of your intentions. When we verbally express our plans, we become more fully committed to moving forward. The voicing of our hopes helps us have the courage of our convictions and bring about real change. Our female dreamer stands at the base of the mountain, atop of which sits the Glastonbury Tor, a sacred tower dedicated to mighty Archangel Michael. This is symbolic of beginning your journey, with the long climb upward being guided and protected by God and Archangel Michael. The additional meanings of this card: time for a fresh start, being open to new ideas, beginning a new adventure, taking a risk, no limits, and embracing your true purpose. Little pussycat's biting at my ankles down here. It's a good job I got my slippers on. Seven of Swords. Let's look at this energy here. running away from the truth. But it says there is a better choice. You're not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. Review your current plans to see if changes may be necessary. As time passes, the reason for disappointments becomes clear, providing you with even better opportunities than you had previously imagined. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to show you who does or doesn't have integrity. Sadly, there are people who hide their real intentions, but by listening to your intuition, you'll be given signs or messages to show you the truth. Pay attention to red flag warnings that broadcast another person's lack of honesty. Although you see the best in people, it's time to take blinders off and acknowledge that some people's actions are dishonest. This will allow you to avoid painful situations and dilemmas. That statement alone is painful for the masculines to hear. They understand why, though. If the feminine, divine feminine, is to live in integrity, then although, like, she sees the best in people, it's time to take the blinders off and acknowledge that some people's actions are dishonest. And this will allow you to avoid painful situations and dilemmas. The fairy on the card is clearly trying to move quickly away from a situation. There is ice everywhere, but in a decanter she carries with her is the only liquid water to be found, which invites the question, where did she get it from? Additional meanings of this card: wanting to be alone, things not going according to plan, avoiding unwise partnerships, self-deception. Oh my. This feels like a tower in a completely different way, unexpectedly for the masculines here. It's an internal tower. It's not like on the outside, no one would know that this is going on. It's like an inferno inside. Oh, lit up then a bit. Okay, I'm in no rush. Oh, I'm in no rush. Looks like someone here is. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, this card, means that you're not satisfied with how you've been living. You've had a taste from all the cups here. Something's still missing. So you have to go and find yourself. Learn to trust yourself and your own instincts when it's time to move on. And then you go. Obviously, the 2 cups added to the 8 is the 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups is the masculine, finding himself. There's indication that that's happened here. The 9 of Cups, the 9 of Summer. So it's kind of like feminines, get ready. That's why she's ice skating. Let's not bite the cards, eh, darling? Let's not bite them. That's it, come down. Oh, yeah, I know you dropped all the cards. Okay. Oh, got the Queen of Summer in her paws. Oh, you got it, look. What are we going to do about this, eh? It says, wishes come... The truth's been bitten into, true. Dreams fulfilled, a magical time, life. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Dirty bit. That's the version I chose, okay? Dirty bit. It's been a bit draining. Been feeling the tugging on our energy. I have as well. It's a bit tiring, isn't it? I think earlier on I actually said I really don't know what to do with you. Apart from just leave you be. It's like, it's a bit draining. A 4 of Swords, so we leave them be. If that's how they want to be, they have options. They've got choices. Well, they've got options. The choice is up to them. But hey Pandora, I've been unsettled from the last live I was on, and makes me not want to come back to lives. Oh, because I've got that kind of way of once something I feel is uncalled for towards me, it's hard to move past that. Oh darling, see, take it, you're being triggered. Okay, have a look into that and why, you know, you found that triggering and caused you anxiety. Okay. Four of Swords. And you can do that. Especially if you hear something that you kind of think, okay, I know that that's the truth. Let's not eat my cards anymore, darling. I was going to say welcome back, Pandora, but you were never gone. Like, from our hearts, from our space. We've got the Fool energy. Oh. With the Fool as the dreamer, it's like he's got some, should we say, some mistletoe to kiss you under the mistletoe. It looks like he's been crying. I'm going to say that this is more of a masculine energy. Or in your masculine feels. Not really looking where he's going. He's not really taking that leap of faith. He's just, like, he's not consciously, or he didn't mean to do it on purpose. Look, he's going to fall off of this cliff here. It's because he's upset, look. So this takes me to, like, when you're upset, and, well, you drain yourself, don't you? You just tire yourself out. But once you've kind of surrendered, things get moving again. Okay. I was just talking to somebody who I know is reading The Secret. And I've just literally said to him, like before I've come on, because I've just seen him outside. I said to him, have you finished the book yet? And he went, no, I stopped reading it. He said, as soon as I stopped reading it, all these awful, terrible things started happening to me. Ouch. Pussycat just bit my finger. I said, well, it will do, won't it? Because your thoughts create your reality. So he said he put the book like next to his bed, but it's probably better if he picked it up and started to read it. So I did go on trying to say to him, maybe suggest like more of a storytelling book, but actually he had to go and put out a fire, quite literally. They've got a massive like bonfire next door because there's all this big bit of land. So, and he just said, oh, because something had kind of gone into like the grass, and the grass was alight. And he walked the other side of the fire. He said, it's okay, I've got a hose pipe. I said, look, check you out looking like a firefighter. And the water's like, because I said, all good, it's out. Distracted away from personal development to go and put out a fire. Resurrection. He wants to resurrect. Look, his arms now. It's like he's not quite done just yet. Ouch! The cat keeps biting me. Don't bite me, darling, please. It's because that's not welcoming, is it? It's only so many times, like, I'm going to pet you, and then if you keep biting me, I'm going to stop petting you, aren't I? Until you learn not to bite me, and to be nice, and kind, and loving. Pandora? No, not triggered, laugh out loud. I'd say, judged by my comment, I thought it was unfair. I can't even remember what the comment was, Pandora. That's how much it, for me, I would have felt that it wouldn't have been judgmental. It might have been truthful. What I felt was just truths. Like I said, I don't even know what the conversation was. And I definitely don't go and re-examine it, because a lot of it's channeling. I never question what I say it for a reason. If it triggers you in a certain way, then like it might be your lesson to learn through me saying that. So I don't even remember. I remember Cynthia saying something about it, and I remember us saying to you that we wasn't judging. I remember that. And that you were loved. I remember saying that. So it's kind of your issue, not mine. Well, I think you know it's your issue. But it's how you're perceiving what happened, because I've I didn't even hold on to it, because for me that wasn't a judgment. I thought it was unfair to have those opinions or ways of thinking of why I said it. Okay, the cat's biting you, oops, because of me. Oh, is that how you feel? Like you want to attack me and bite me? Oh, that's concerning. Okay, that you know, you want to like cause pain on me. Cynthia, oh my sorry for the unwanted emotions, Pandora. I do remember, however, no one is judging anyone's path. Percentages. Is it about the percentages? Okay. I don't have to have the same beliefs as you, Pandora. And I don't have to agree to make you feel better. So, nothing against you, sending. There was nothing ever against you. It was the fact that you choose to believe in percentages, where I choose to believe in experiences. Like, whatever you want to believe. You want to believe in percentages, then they're going to relate to your life. I don't choose to believe in that, so maybe the only one I believe in, like where a number's concerned, is maybe number synchronizations, but they mean whatever they mean to you. You can read in a book what a number synchronization means to you, means to as a general, but it means whatever it means to you. The 99, the 100th monkey, so 99 monkeys, the 100th one has a knock-on effect. I like to believe in that one. No, I don't want to call pain. The cat was sticking up for me, and you said to be more loving. Okay. Well, if you believe that the cat, you need to be for someone to stick up for you. This whole reading, Pandora, is we don't need that. I don't need anybody to justify who I am, or their opinions don't affect me. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And so that's just like a clear point of this reading. It's the Divine Feminines here. They can ring their own bell. They're not really fussed about others' opinions. Otherwise, they'll affect you. Or they'll affect, obviously, I allow them to affect me. If you just hold on a second, I could explain. I don't think I need you. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. I understand that upset you because I wasn't in agreement, and maybe I chuckled just because of my beliefs in, and I didn't mean to offend you, but I told you that at the time. However, the cat's actions are perceived by you as a gain. I think she sees the entire ball, rather understanding. Yeah. And I pick up, like, the cat's, like, biting me is because of the actual reading. I didn't feel it had anything to do with you. You are love, Pandora. We are all, babe. You are. Right, I'm moving on. Divine Feminine. Let's look at the Divine Feminine's Oracle deck. Thank you very much. Right, guys, let's crack on with this reading. Oh, it's a big black cloud outside. Feels like it's going to rain. Oh, a few songs come through then. Kiss the Rain. Kiss the Rain. Oh, yesterday, the song that come through, actually, I recommend that you do it. I'll share it on the community tab. Because what song come through was Kiss from a Rose. And I kept seeing synchronisations about Rose yesterday. So I don't really know the lyrics to that song. So I popped in Kiss from a Rose lyrics. And it was quite funny, the one that I chose. I don't know if it was on for like 444 or something like that would have drawn me to it. But it's the part, like, when he's writing the music, it's like, okay, now we're going to wait for the lyrics. And it was just quite comical. So I'm going to share that because the lyrics of that are very interesting. I thought come in greatly with, like, yesterday's energies. So, Kiss from a Rose. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Oh my goodness, I've got to pronounce these. Okay, it's a joy-permeated mother, Ananda Mayi Ma. Ananda, it's like Amanda, but it's Ananda Mayi Ma. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Okay, let's read this message. Hey Moon Cookie, good morning to the channel of love. Just waking up, listening while I got dressed for work. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie, darling. Hey, Original. How are you doing, sweetie? Yes, I'm awake. Good morning. You awake? Is it? Oh, is it still? It is still morning, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I believe it could still be morning. What's the time, Original? I was going to say, what's the time, Mr. Wolf? 1 o'clock. I'm cleaning. I'm going to tackle. Well, it's not tackling it. I'm going to choose. Maybe I don't actually know what I'm doing today. I've got a few things I'd like to do, which involve like going out, which I will do. Got to take Jasper to the vets later on. But you're on all floors, wiping the edges and woodwork, preparing. I was going to say like nesting, getting ready. Let's read this message. Page number 68. Anandamayi Ma represents the essence of the expansive joy that comes when we remember our true self. Namala Sundari, which means beautiful one in Bengali, was born in the late 19th century in what is now Bangladesh. Her family questioned her mental stability because from an early age she was always found in bhavas, or static states of bliss. At 13, she was married to a man she would later name Balanath, and he supported her life as a mystic and saint. So there's the clue. She married, and her husband supported her life as a mystic and saint. At 26, Nimali enacted her own spiritual initiation. The ceremony and rites were spontaneously revealed to her from within. She explained, as the master, I revealed the mantra. As the disciple, I accepted it and started to recite it. In the 1920s, she set up a Kali temple and devoted her life to spiritual practices. She began to be recognized as the living embodiment of the divine feminine and as the incarnation of Kali as divine love. Her first disciple named her Anandamayi Ma, joy-permeated mother, because her blissful states would inspire others to remember their innate path to joy. Her first ashram was built in 1929. Her profound spiritual teachings began to attract scholars, philosophers, artists, and other contemporary mystics like Paramahansa Yogananda. She refused to be called a guru, insisting that we are all ultimately oneself. She loved all living creatures exactly the same, including herself. Ananda Mayima gave the red thread to women for this reason, which was the sacred right of bestowing spiritual authority previously only given to men. Big message within that, if you noted it. Okay. This part here, where she initiated herself, whereabouts was that part? At 26, Namala enacted her own spiritual initiation. The ceremony and rites were spontaneously revealed to her from within. She explained, as the master, I revealed the mantra. As the disciple, I accepted it and started to recite it. And then the fact that the sacred right of bestowing spiritual authority previously only given to men. She was given the red. Oh, she gave the red thread to women for this reason. Anyway, when your soul selects her card, there's a passage in an autobiography of Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda that relates an encounter he had with Anandamayi Ma. He asks her why she is always so filled with joy and can enter states of bliss instantly. She explains to him that she's aware of her true self. She knows that before she came to earth, she was the same. As a little girl, and later when she grew into a woman, still she was the same. And now sitting in front of Yogananda, she remains the same. And even after death, she says, though the dance of creation changes around me, I shall be the same. This is self-realization, merging with that aspect within us that never changes. It's becoming conscious of the self that is eternal, while within this brief mortal existence. Anandamayi Ma believed that the only true calling or purpose any of us have is to become realized. And so she believed that any action we take toward that goal is sacred. There's a deep, calm, abiding joy that arrives when we can merge with the aspect of us that never changes. There is a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from the surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. I'm just going to repeat that part. There is a bliss we get to experience every time we detach from the surface storms that cause chaos in our lives. If we can remember that we are the guru, that we are an aspect of the divine that remains the same, no matter how much change surrounds us, then we get to arrive at a joy that lives at the core of our being. Soul voice meditation. What does joy feel like in my body? And the intention? I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Cynthia, 747. What's 74? Is that the time? 747. I feel like I should go to a book. 747. Let's do 747. It could be a number synchronization. Bhagavad Gita Original sent me this book. Didn't you? Original as a gift. 747. Conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. Is that how you say that? Chapter 18. I'm not on the page, but 747. Oh my goodness, it's... we're into like the index. General index. 747. What's the first one? Defined. That sounds a good one. I'm going to the top one here on page 747. Okay. It says... Aryan defined 2.2 and then a 3 in brackets. What's 2.2? Is this, what page will it be on? How do I, 2.2? Oh, I'm on the introduction. 2.2? Anyone? How do you work out this book? Text 33. Is there a text 2.2? Okay. Contents of the Gita summarised. There's a 2. It's on to 2.2. I'm going to read this now. These 3 divine aspects can be explained by the example of the sun, which also has 3 different aspects, namely the sunshine, the sun's surface, and the sun's planet itself. One who studies the sunshine only is the preliminary student. One who understands the sun's surface is further advanced, and one who can enter into the sun planet is the highest. Ordinary students who are satisfied by simply understanding the sunshine, its universal pervasiveness, and the glaring effulgence of its impersonal nature, may be compared to those who can realise only the Brahman feature of the absolute truth. My throat is so tickly. Okay, time to go. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.